Welcome into another Cash or Trash. Today I'm reviewing the Interceptor from Elevation Discs.
Welcome to Cash or Trash. In this series, Isaac gives his review of a disc and tells you whether he thinks it's cash or trash. Let's get into it.
First off, I want to give a huge shout out to Elevation Disc Golf for sending us multiple of their discs that we haven't tried out yet. So stay tuned for more Cash or Trashes on their discs and other videos. So the flight numbers of the Interceptor are 5403. So it seems like it is a straight mid-range. And I have two different types of plastics here. I'm not sure the type of the plastic, but you guys will see it on the screen. This one is more of like, it almost feels silky, like soft. And this plastic is really grippy. Like you can just hear it on my hand. And this one's smoother. So we're gonna throw a couple backhands with each of these and a couple forehands, and we're gonna see whether the Interceptor is cash or trash. We also have a slight headwind here, so this will make it more understable than they usually are. I had it on quite a bit of hyzer and it slowly flipped up a little bit, but it didn't flip all the way over. So far it seems like this is a straight mid-range. So I'm gonna throw one more on a slight hyzer. Now I'm gonna throw a couple throws with these flat backhand. So on that one that I threw flat, it even turned over a little bit, but like I said, we do have a headwind here. So with no wind, it would probably just go dead straight like the flight numbers say. So now I'm gonna try and throw this one flat also. So that one came out on a slight hyzer and it flipped up and faded left, which is pretty good for this headwind. So now I'm going to see how these discs hold up on anhyzer with this headwind and see if they don't just turn into rollers or if they actually have some stability to them. Okay, I'm actually really surprised by those. I actually put a lot of anhyzer on each of those throws, and as you saw at the end of its flight, it actually flexed out of it, which honestly I expected it to hold it the entire time and kind of land flat, but they actually faded out of it, which I was really surprised by. So now we've seen all of the angles on backhand. Now we're gonna see how this thing flies on some forehands. On forehand, this has a little thing here, so it actually feels pretty good because that's right where my thumb sits. So feel wise on forehand, it feels pretty good, but let's see how it flies. Okay. So after throwing some backhands and some forehands with the Elevation Disc Interceptor, my final review is cash. The EcoFlex plastic is a lot stiffer than the Glow G plastic, which personally it feels better in my hand just because it's a little stiffer. It doesn't have that floppiness to it. And honestly, the flight numbers I think are pretty accurate with this. By the flight numbers, it says it's a straight mid-range, and I think that's basically how it flew. It had a lot more stability on it than I expected. On forehand, it got a full flex out of those forehands, and on backhand with anhyzer, it got a full flex out of it also. So I was very surprised by the Interceptor by Elevation Discs. If you're looking for a straight mid-range that can hold up to backhand and forehand, I would highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.